Hey, hey, hey. How are you all doing today? This is Seashell TV. I am Shell, and this is Tarot with Shell. So today I'm going to do another see what's happening around the world, where I, get three cards that has like different events on them, and then I just clarify them and see what's going on. So let's see what's going around the world. Shall we? I think we shall. How about you? Okay, okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I got my little deck I made up. An era of the new world. All right, so let's see what three events pop out. Just need three cards. Okay. So we have firefighters, food, and volcano. Let's see what's up with firefighters, food, and volcano. Hmm. Could it be that volcano or volcanoes is erupting and things are being caught on fire, specifically the crops for the food? Yeah, so that's why the firefighters are needed to put out a fire from the volcanoes so that it doesn't destroy the food. At least that's what I'm picking up. But I'm going to read each one individually. And if I can bring it all together, then I'm going to bring it all together. But if not, I'll keep it separate. But we're going to start off with firefighters first. And let's see what's going on in the world for them, or will be going on in the world for them. All right, Spirit. Please give me 2 cards for firefighters. Please and thank you. So you know what I'm getting to? So you know how there was this big thing going on with the police and how they're just tired of just, everything that's going on, or they're getting exhausted and they're quitting and they don't feel appreciated. I'm kind of feeling like the firefighters may be feeling the same, but just more on a different scale, to where it's like maybe they're just so drained with putting out so many fires. But we shall see. So look at that. We have the World card, and then we have the Knight of Cups. Huh. So remember how I was saying earlier, these firefighters may have to put out a lot of fires due to volcanoes. Well, when you look at these two together, sorry, I promise I'm going to get this camera right one day. The direction anyway. So you see how you have the World card, and then you have the Knight of Cups. It's like the Knight of Cups is the firefighter, and they have cups. And cups are usually filled with water, at least within this case. Cups means water or emotions. And here's the World card. So these are firefighters around the world, possibly fighting fires due to volcanoes and possibly other reasons like the drought and explosions, whatever else. Okay? So that's what I'm getting with these two cards. Like, there are firefighters around the world um, galloping to the rescue, basically. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. So remember what I was saying earlier? There might be some firefighters that may leave due to just being exhausted with everything they have to do, especially with everything that's been going on within the last almost 2 years, right? So we have the Page of Pentacles, and to me, when I look at this, it's like someone going over something that's new. Maybe somebody's looking for a new job. So there may be the great exodus when it comes to these firefighters. Okay? So let's get more clarification from another deck. It's called this deck is the New Era Elements Tarot. But okay. Let's see. Please clarify firefighters, the world, and King of Cups. Please, 3 cards. Okay. So we have the Sun of Fire, stability, and adjustment. Okay, let's see. So that's funny that Sun of Fire came out. We're talking about firefighters. So although there may be a great exodus with the firefighters, there'll be some new ones actually coming in, and these newer ones are more like a little younger. So the ones that'll probably leave will probably be like the more older, more seasoned firefighters that just been on the job for a while, and the last 2 years has just really been rough on them, and a lot of them are probably deciding to leave or go elsewhere. So you'll have the younger crowd coming in to gain some stability within the, within being a firefighter and within their home. And that will bring about some balance or justice. We're talking about firefighters here, right? So once the great exodus of seasoned and older firefighters leave, then you'll have a new group coming in wanting to gain stability and have stability, all while creating balance back again within the firefighter community. And I'm hoping, or I'm getting that with this exodus, it might be a little while for the younger crowd to, come in and take over. There might be a little rough period with fires and things, not being able to pull out or put out in a timely manner due to the shortness of firefighters, is what I'm picking up. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have Mother of Water. So this is like what, the Queen of Cups? So yeah, with this Queen of Cups, I feel like people are going to follow their intuition within the firefighter community on whether they're going to leave or on whether they're going to join to become a firefighter. They're just going to go with their heart and listen to their intuition on what they need to do or what they should do. Because, you know, the more seasoned ones or the older ones or the ones more leaning towards retirement, they're getting burnt out. No pun intended, seriously. They're getting burnt out. With everything that's been going on within the last 2 years, they're hitting a big burnout. Okay, so let's see why though. Their spirit, why though for the firefighters? Okay, so the first one we have is to create new agendas. So that the world can see what is really going on and wants to be seen as a hero. Oh my goodness. Okay, so something's up with the firefighters. So I feel like the firefighters are feeling like they're no longer heroes. They feel like they're not being seen as heroes anymore. And they really want to show the world what's really going on. So it's something within the firefighter community to where something new is being created. And then something new that's being created could show the world that these firefighters are not being seen as heroes really anymore. And firefighters aren't happy with that. But I'm not picking up that it's because of the people that they don't feel like they're a hero anymore. I feel like just because there's so much going on in the world, it's like, I'm sure they have every day somebody calling the fire department for something. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like they can't catch a break. They know that this is their job. They know that this is what they signed up for. But sometimes you can only take but so much. So they're trying to create something new because they want the world to see what's really going on in regards to why they feel like they're not being seen as heroes anymore. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have no questions were ever asked. So, not really sure what that means. It could mean maybe like, okay, so it could be that firefighters are probably just going to be leaving left and right without no explanation or without being questioned why they're leaving or why they're doing what they're doing. Okay. Let's see what answer we get from the question I asked. So, let's see, what question should I ask? Are the let's do that again. Are the firefighters leaving, or will there be a great exodus with the firefighters? Will there be a lot of firefighters leaving their jobs? Will there be a lot of firefighters leaving their jobs? We got that's a wrap. Let me see if I can get one more card. Will the firefighters be leaving their jobs? Will the firefighters be leaving their jobs? Well, they're gonna go for it. It's about to be a wrap for the firefighter community because they're gonna go for it. They're gonna do what's best for them because they want to be treated better. They want to be appreciated more. They're tired of hanging on to what's not there. Okay? So that's it for the firefighter. Next, we're going to move on to food. So now we're on to the food. So let's see what's going on with the food in the world. All right, here, please give me 2 cards for food, please. Okay. So for food, we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see here. So, So we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune underneath the deck. It looks like there's work being done to get more food and water to the people. And, whatever they're working on to do that, the Wheel of Fortune's here. So it's going to happen. And then people are going to be excited about it. Because if you look at this card, there's like 2 to 3 people and they have their hands raising up like, yeah, oh my gosh, we're finally getting food and we're finally getting water. Oh my gosh, it's the best. Woo, woo. Okay, right? So it's bringing like emotional fulfillment, because there's finally an end to, or there will be an end to like food scarcity. Okay? It's like the will is in the people's favor in regards to having food and water. There could be some collaborations going. Could be people working together, a bunch of people working together to make sure everyone has food and clean water. I want to clarify though. Let me clarify. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, please clarify. Yeah. Oh, man. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so we have, to clarify the Three of Pentacles, we have the Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Swords. So remember I was saying there might have been a possible like food scarcity, well, or water scarcity. That's kind of what I get with this card with the Five of Cups. It's like, dang, I only got this much food. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get it, yo. I'm gonna get it, I promise. Dang, like all this food and water is gone, and all I have left is these two left of food and water. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Okay, so then you have the King of Swords here, who's, trying to get more information, trying to figure things out, trying to cut things out that could be in the way of people needing food and water. Okay, they could be policing the food and water that's left so that it can be dispersed evenly amongst the people. And because of this sadness and because of this policing of the food and cutting out what's not needed or making sure they get all the correct information of, what to cut out, what not to cut out, or what have you, it leads to a new beginning with this Ace of Swords. And this could be some truth about this food. Or it could be some truth that there was food and water, a lot of it all along, and it was being policed by whomever to disperse it however they wanted to. And to make it look as though it really wasn't much for the people. And this is why the Five of Cups came out. But, like I said, some truth came out about all of this. And with the Ten of Cups that originally came out, that's probably where the celebration and emotional fulfillment and the ending comes in at, because it's like, oh, okay, so y'all been policing the food. Y'all been having people out here starving for food and water, when in reality, the truth was such and such and such and such. The truth was that you've been hoarding food and water all this time because you wanted to disperse it how you wanted to disperse it so that, you and your family will be straight. I don't know. But this sadness and this policing of the food and if there was food scarcity, that's all coming to an end. And the people are excited about it. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. Ah, the sun. Okay. The sun is out because there's happier times ahead, and the sun is out because the truth shall set you free. And it's been illuminated. So I like that. All right, I'm going to elaborate more on this. Let's see if I can get some more information. All right, let's see. Give me 3 more cards to elaborate further, please. All right. Oh, that's too many cards. Oh, my. My. All right. Okay. So, I got some more cards to elaborate a little further, and we have the Success card. And then we have the Temperance. And then we have Equilibrium. Shut your mouth. Okay? So the Two of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Temperance. Right? So there was a decision made, or somebody was at a crossroads, basically, about what to do, about how to work on making sure food and water is available for people. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so somebody was at a crossroads about getting food to the people. But something worked out. Something worked out that was successful. And now you have all the food and water you need. Because let's face it, water is food too. You know, this is a man in a lake or a river or an ocean. He's in a large body of water and has water in his hand as if he's, passing it along to the next person that needs some water. Or it could be that they're at a crossroads, and because they're at a crossroads, they're going to, test the waters to see if whatever they're at a crossroads about will work or not. But it looks as though it was successful because you have the success card right here. And then at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. So a new beginning in having everything you all need as far as food and water, especially water. Okay? So everybody's good, or everybody will be good, eventually. This is probably like a new beginning in some emotional fulfillment, because eating and drinking can be an emotional fulfillment, right? So if you have everything, if you have the water and the food, you're good. And you have the sun and the Ace of Cups. That's dope. That's dope. All right, let's see why though. Why though for the food, Spirit? Why though for the food? What's that about? Why though for the food? Why though for the food? Why though for the food? Oh, too many cards. Why though for the food? Okay, so we got, so the reason why the food was being policed and there was a lack thereof with the food and the water is because they did not take the necessary precaution. Whoever these people were, they did not take the necessary precaution, and that's why they policed the food and people couldn't get the food that they normally would be able to get. And then we have they are coming to collect what is owed to them. So so the food and the water was being policed. So now that something's being worked out, they're coming to collect the food and water. They can get as much as they want. There's no limit. Nobody's policing it. Nobody's doing any of that. It's free game. It's free game. And everyone's happy. Everyone's fulfilled. And this was all because somebody didn't take the necessary precautions. So they felt like they needed to police the food and water from the people. And it caused great sadness, hunger even. Hopefully not starvation. But, it was rough. I was thinking that too. Okay, so remember I told you when I clarified the Three of Pentacles, there was some sadness due to lack of food and water. And, like I said just a minute ago, there was maybe a lot of people hungry. Maybe some people starved, you know? And like I said, they did not take the necessary precaution was the one reason. But check this out, what the other reason was. Isn't this messed up, y'all? To keep us in mental entrapment. You damn right if I ain't ate in like an hour, I'm going to be in some mental entrapment about how hungry I am and what the heck I'm going to eat. But this has gone on for a while. Okay, so they was really trying to keep us in some real messed up mental entrapment. But whatever work was done, whatever collaborations were done, we weren't going to be in it too long if we ever got in it in the first place, And now the people can go get their food and water like normal. There's no limit, there's none of that. Okay. Okay. So what question do I want to ask? Is this food storyline situation happening now? Okay, so 3 cards popped out, and I have true, because I asked, was this food situation happening now? I got true, and it's all good. Just wait. Those are the 3 cards that popped out, y'all. They all fell on the floor. And guess what? Thumbs up at the bottom of the deck. Ah, shit, we gotta get our food and water, y'all. We got to be able to go and get as much food and water as we want. Woo! Yeah. I'm talking about. Yes. All right. So now we're going to get ready to do the last one, which is Volcano. All right. Volcano. Let's see what's going on with the volcanoes. 2 cards, please. I got 3 cards, so I'm going to take 3. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Ace of Wands. Ooh. And then we have the 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this volcano has been sitting really long with this Hermit card, and it's ready to erupt. And it's funny because the volcano is on an orange card. Okay, so yeah, so this volcano been sitting for a while, and it's erupting, or it's going to erupt. And it's going to destroy anything material. And I say that because we have the Ace of Pentacles right here. And I say that the volcano is going to erupt if it's not erupted already, because you have the Ace of Wands here. So this volcano been sitting for a while, and now it's finally, or it's going to erupt, and it's going to destroy any material in their way, and people with the 4 cups are going to be devastated. Like their life is in shambles, like their life is ruined. Okay? Oh man. But just know that this volcano, wherever this is erupting at, it's going to bring newness, believe it or not. Even though it's destroying everything in its path, it will bring about newness because it's burning everything in its path. And usually when everything burns in its path, something good comes out of it. It might be a while. It might be a while with this Hermit card. It might be a while to bounce back from this volcano. But just know that you won't be in despair for like too long. But it's going to do a lot of damage with this Ace of Pentacles. Just be aware of that. Okay. Let's see. Do I need to clarify any of these cards? No, let me get more. Let me elaborate more on these. So, please clarify Volcano, Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Ace of Wands. Please clarify Ace of Pentacles, Hermit, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so we have Truce, Despair, like I said earlier, Mother of Water, and the Hermit. Okay, you guys, I'm thinking this is a storyline that goes together because I said the volcano could be causing a lot of fires, and we need firefighters to put out the fire. But this volcano is going to destroy the food, crops, material, whatever is in its way. Okay, so yeah, see, you have the Four of Swords, which is just Truth card, and then you have Despair. So when I say this volcano is going to destroy any and everything in its way, that's exactly what it's going to do. And so with the Four of Swords, that's like resting, rejuvenation. It can mean like a death or a funeral or maybe a hospital or someone sick. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of destruction. And it's funny because if you look at this card, I know it's kind of grainy probably, but all this looks like it's like kind of destroyed. And then you have the Despair card where you have the turtle. Is he? He looked like he's still in water, but he looked like he's trapped in a net or something. So yeah, things will be destroyed. Some despair will be caused because of this volcano, because it's going to knock any and everything out of its way. Then you have the Mother of Water, and then see you have the Hermit again. So basically, with this Hermit card in this row, this is people, basically, hmm. Yeah, with this Hermit card, this is just like people just like, you know what, let's get out of destruction's way. Let's be to ourselves, or let's uh, just get out of this way of destruction. Or it could be that it could be that this volcano may erupt for a while with this Hermit card. And the Hermit card is usually always like an old man, an old wise man. hmm And who says volcanoes aren't wise? They've been on, they've been a volcano for centuries, decades, right? So it's like it knows when to go off, it knows when to stop. And then this with this Queen of Water, I think this is like uh this could be people trying to preserve what it is they already have so that it doesn't get destroyed while you're, inside, away from the volcano, not to be seen until the volcano is done. But just know after the volcano is done, it's going to be some Four of Swords and some despair for sure, and some Four of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, people are going to be walking away from this volcano, moving away from it, staying inside, staying out of destruction's way, gathering all what they have left. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. There might be some A lot of emotion, heavy emotions too, in regards to this volcano. Very heavy, especially with this mother of water. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have gain. So I think this is like the Nine of Pentacles. So basically, after this volcano, this is all anyone is going to be able to gain, because that's how much destruction this volcano has done. Okay, that's literally someone's hands literally picking up dirt with a little bit of stem and leaves on it. That's it. Because that's how bad the volcano destroyed whatever was in its way. Particularly food, materials of any kind. Yeah. All right, so let's see why though with this volcano. Why though? Why though with this volcano? Why though with this volcano? Okay, so we have to keep their natural habitat. It was supposed to be private. Not sure what that means, but and to create a better future for the people. Okay, earlier I was saying that this volcano, I know it sounds bad and I know it's destroying everything in its way, but it's for the best. It's like it just needed to happen. Maybe there needs to be a reset in wherever this volcano is erupting at, or volcanoes. But it says to keep their natural habitat, but with me, I'm getting this is destroying the natural habitat. This volcano is. And this volcano wasn't even supposed to erupt. It was supposed to remain still like a hermit and just do nothing. But it wanted to rear its ugly head. And now it's not private anymore, and it's destroying natural habitat. But at the end of it all, it's to create a better future for the people. And I know I said that, so. And then at the bottom of the deck, I don't know if this goes, but it's could not come to an agreement. Yeah. So let's see. Will this volcano or volcanoes erupt soon? Or has it happened, or will it erupt soon? Let me ask that question first. Will it erupt soon? Will this volcanoes erupt soon? Okay, it says, I got 3 that popped out. Not yet. Someday. I'm done. Okay. Spirit is like, someday, but not yet. And that's all they're gonna say. Oh, but at the bottom of the deck it says for sure. So for sure it's gonna happen, just not yet, but it will happen someday. And that's all they're gonna say about it. So that is all that I have for you all. I hope you enjoyed watching this video about the different events that could possibly be going on around the world, if not now, later. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for tuning in to Seashell TV. I appreciate you all, and you all take care. Peace.